Okay, we're back for part two of our British jacket potatoes. I've allowed them, they've sat on the counter here since I took the little break. You know, I think that's important. I think they tend to, the cheese melts, the butter melts, everything kind of melts here. I think it's going to have a much better flavor. And the guy's obviously packaging them to travel. You know, the whole idea being that you're going to go somewhere, you're going to go home, you're going to go to the picnic table, and then you're going to tear into this thing and have it. So let's take a look at what we've got. Now see what's going on here. Yeah, that is nice. See what's going on here is that the cheese is melted down. It's no longer mounded up. That cheese is right down in there. Now this is the one that's got the it's got cheese, butter, and it's got the tomato beans, or the Irish beans is what I call them, but English beans. Let's see what we got here. Look at that cheese. And it is piping, steaming hot down in there. That is just luscious. The potato is pillowy. The cheese, look at the pull on that cheese. I think, you know, he says he uses a cheddar mozzarella blend, which I kind of replicated. And I can see why, because look at the pull you get on that cheese. And you can't go wrong with the tomato beans. The other thing is, they went in the oven for, I did them about an hour and a half at 475, because you actually want the skins to be crispy, not soft, and they're pretty much right on point. That is just, I can see why this guy sells hundreds of these things, because that is just phenomenal. All right, I'm going to keep that hot, and I'm going to wrap it back up. That's the, and the bean one seems to be the most popular. That seems to be the most popular potato. All right, so then we got to go to this thing, which is a little bit different. Cheese, tuna fish, coleslaw, and again, see what's going on? It's flattened down a little bit. The cheese is melted underneath. By now the cheese is melted. The tuna fish, the coleslaw has had a chance to warm up a little bit, and you say, oh God, warmed up. Well, let me tell you, this is probably going to be really good. Here we go. So we'll get right in here. And again, we're going to try to dig it down and get some of that cheese along with the other ingredients. There it is. Now the tuna fish and the coleslaw actually didn't get as warm as I thought they were going to. The cheese underneath and the butter, yep, nicely melted. The tuna and the coleslaw is still pretty cold. It's actually really good. You know, I didn't know if I was going to like the red onion in the coleslaw, but when you're mixing that with the tuna fish, that really gives it a nice, you know, you don't need any flavoring. You don't need any amount of seasoning in the tuna fish when you've got that kind of flavor, the red onion flavor coming out of the coleslaw. That is really quite nice. I hate to have you stand here, or I hate to have you watch me eat, but I'll tell you what, this is really good. Sounds weird, I know, but it's a thing, because they do it over there in Britain. I looked up on it, I found an awful lot of potato tuna casserole, or potato tuna recipes. So it is a thing, and I looked up a lot of English coleslaw recipes, and they almost all have onion in them. So that's brand new to me. I've never had onion in coleslaw before. All right. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to wrap this back up. Keep it warm. Now, I'm going to do one more real quick one. I'm only going to do a half though. I'm not going to do a whole thing. And the reason is because he has one more on his menu that, again, is something that I've never had before. And that is the curry chicken. So I'm going to probably do this one a little bit faster so that I'm not going to take another break. But, because I made some homemade chicken curry I've got over on the stove. So I'll be right back. We'll get a scoop of that. Now I'm not going to let this one sit and melt because I don't want to take another break, but that's what the chicken curry looks like on top of the potato. And now we'll give this a little shot. It's still warm enough that cheese is going to pretty much melt pretty quickly. All right, here we go. Yeah, I can see why that one's another bestseller. Hot. It's not real hot in terms of temperature. I got some bottled curry sauce that was a tiki marsala, and then I got another one. There were two different ones I mixed together, trying to get about the right color of sauce, and then it's just boneless breast meat that's been cooked down, but really good. And this makes an excellent topping to a potato. You know, think of chili and cheese and cheese and broccoli. Well, they go outside the box over there in Britain because they're eating chicken curry on their potatoes. All right, I gotta stop. I also got 2 boxes here. Waste not, want not. There. So anyways, to sum up, the English or British jacket potato. The individual, the gentleman that I was watching on TikTok, his name is Spudman. He has his potato trailer in central England. He's got a lot of videos on TikTok. If you look up Spudman, pretty interesting to watch. He's kind of a character. He's got the mohawk going on, and but got quite a business. Selling hundreds and hundreds of these potatoes on a typical day in these food market things they do over there, which are a lot like our food truck corrals, but they're in a little bit different, venue. So, anyways, that's what I got for today. Hope you enjoy. Till next time, stay fun, eat happy, don't do anything that you didn't want to do. Bye.